Let's be honest, for so many of us new parents, the pacifier is a total lifesaver. That moment of peace in the car, that extra 10 minutes of quiet, it feels like a gift. But what if that gift came with a hidden, heavy price? A staggering 71% risk of causing the very dental problems we all spend so much time trying to prevent. That's not a guess. That number comes directly from a major pediatric study. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm not a doctor. I'm a mom on a mission to read all the parenting books and studies so you don't have to. And today, we need to talk about the truth behind pacifiers. But before we dive into the science, I want to speak directly to the parent who just heard that and thought, that's impossible. The parent who is thinking, my baby absolutely cannot fall asleep without their pacifier. It is the only thing that works. And I want you to know, I hear you. I really, really do. That dependency can feel so deep. It's like a part of them. But here's the good news, and it's backed by biology. There's a golden window of time to break that sleep association, often with surprisingly few tears. And I'm going to show you exactly when that window is and why it makes all the difference. So, when is this golden window? According to the people who dedicate their lives to child health, like the American Academy of Pediatrics and the American Academy of Family Physicians, the ideal time to start weaning from the pacifier is in the second 6 months of life. That's between 6 and 12 months old, and the reasons why are not just about teeth. There are 4 of them, and each one is critical for our baby's future. The first reason is about sleep, yours and theirs. Up until about 6 months, a pacifier can be a great tool, but right around that half-year mark, our baby's brains make a huge leap. They develop the physical and neurological ability to start self-soothing. If we keep the pacifier in the picture, we're accidentally teaching them that they need an external thing to fall back asleep. This is what creates the dreaded pacifier run. You know what I'm talking about. It's 3 a.m., the floor is cold, you hear a cry, you stumble into their room, and you're just a zombie searching in the dark for that little piece of plastic. The second it goes in their mouth, silence. It feels like magic, but it's a crutch. Weaning in this window helps them find their own magic, like finding their hands or rolling into a comfy position, which means more consolidated sleep for everyone in the long run. Second, and this one is huge, is brain and motor development. From about 4 months on, how do babies learn about the world? They put everything in their mouths. That's not just a cute habit, it's work. It's how their brain learns about texture, shape, temperature, and weight. Think about it. A baby with a pacifier in their mouth all day is a baby who isn't mouthing toys, exploring, or learning. But even more importantly, that little plug physically blocks them from babbling. Those ba-ba-bas and da-da-das are the literal building blocks of speech. A baby with a pacifier might be quiet, but a baby without one is practicing their language skills, strengthening their jaw, and coordinating their tongue and lips. We're giving them the freedom to find their voice. The third reason is simple, and it's about safety. As soon as those first little teeth start poking through, a pacifier changes from a soft soother into a chew toy. Babies are surprisingly strong, and with those sharp new teeth, they can, and sometimes do, chew off a piece of the nipple. It's a chilling thought, but it presents a very real choking hazard that we can easily eliminate by just removing the pacifier from the equation as they enter this teething phase. And finally, the fourth reason is psychology. Honestly, this might be the most compelling reason of all for parents who are on the fence. Taking a pacifier away from a 9-month-old is like redirecting a small stream. It might take a little effort for a few days, but it's manageable. Trying to take that same pacifier away from a 2.5-year-old, that is like trying to build a dam to stop a raging river. At that age, it's no longer just a soothing tool. It has become a deep emotional attachment, a beloved friend. The battle of wills is real, and it's exhausting. Weaning during this earlier golden window is not cruel. It's a profound act of kindness to your future self and to your child by avoiding a much harder emotional struggle down the road. I know that's a lot to take in, so I'm curious to hear from you, and this is a judgment-free zone. What age is your little one? Are you thinking about weaning, or are you in the thick of it with a toddler? Share in the comments. Let's support each other. Thank you for being so open in the comments. It's so important that we can support each other. And I can see it already. I know what so many of you are thinking. Okay, Sarah, that 6 to 12-month window is the ideal, but my life isn't ideal. My child is now 18 months, or 2, or even 3. The question that's probably nagging at you is, did I miss my chance? Is it too late? Have I doomed them to braces? Please, take a deep breath. The short answer is no, it's not too late. But the research does reveal a new, non-negotiable deadline you need to be aware of. And we are also about to debunk the biggest myth about safe pacifiers that might be giving you a false sense of security right now. Please, take a deep breath. The short answer is no, it's not too late. But the research does reveal a new, non-negotiable deadline you need to be aware of. And we are also about to debunk the biggest myth about safe pacifiers that might be giving you a false sense of security right now. Okay, so what is that non-negotiable deadline? This is the moment where the data gets incredibly clear, and it comes from a landmark study by a researcher named Warren and his team. What they did was follow hundreds of children for years to see what actually happened to their teeth based on one single factor: what age they stopped using their pacifier. The findings are honestly what kept me up at night when I first read them. For children who stopped using a pacifier before their second birthday, only about 14% had any kind of dental malocclusion or misaligned teeth. But for children who continued using a pacifier until between ages 3 and 4, that number more than doubled to 32%. And here's the number that should stop every parent in their tracks. For children who were still using a pacifier past age 4, that number skyrocketed to 71%. A 71% chance of developing issues like an overbite or crossbite. Now, percentages can feel a bit abstract, so let's make this real. I want you to imagine a small preschool classroom of 30 children. If all 30 of them stopped using a pacifier before their second birthday, only about 4 of them would end up with misaligned teeth. That's it. Now picture another classroom, same size, 30 kids. But this group all use their pacifiers past age 4. In that room, it's not 4 children, it's 21. 21 of those 30 children would be facing dental issues. Look around that imaginary classroom. The odds are just overwhelming. This is why that 2-year mark is so critical. The risk isn't a gentle sloping hill, it's a cliff. The biological changes in your child's jaw and palate development accelerate, and the pacifier becomes a much more powerful force working against their natural growth. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's what I thought too. Okay, the data is scary, I get it. I'll just switch to a safer one, an orthopedic pacifier. Problem solved, right? This is one of the biggest and most successfully marketed myths in the baby industry. And as a mom who wants to do the right thing, I fell for it too, until I found the research. There was a major study, a randomized controlled trial by Adair and his team designed specifically to answer this question. They compared the teeth of children using conventional pacifiers, orthopedic pacifiers, and no pacifier at all. The results were stunningly clear. First, any kind of prolonged pacifier use, it didn't matter what shape, led to a higher chance of dental issues compared to kids who didn't use one. But here is the myth-busting part. When they compared the orthodontic pacifiers directly against the old-school conventional ones, the difference in overbite was less than 0.5 millimeter. Let me say that again, less than 0.5 millimeter. When scientists say a result is not clinically significant, this is exactly what they mean. It means the difference is so tiny, it makes no real-world difference to your child's health or their teeth. It's a difference you can only measure with precise lab instruments, not one your dentist would notice, or one that would save you from a future orthodontist bill. It is statistical noise. Choosing an orthodontic pacifier because you plan on long-term use is like choosing a low-tar cigarette in the 1980s. It feels like a healthier choice. It's marketed as a safer alternative, but you're still doing the thing that causes the problem. The real goal isn't to find a better way to do something potentially harmful. It's to stop the habit before it causes lasting damage. So the evidence paints a very clear picture. The clock is ticking towards that 2-year deadline, and unfortunately, there is no magic bullet pacifier that can buy you more time. So, if the pacifier isn't the magic bullet, what is? The answer, and this really is the heart of it, isn't an object at all. It's a shift in our thinking. It's about committing to understanding the communication behind the cry, especially after that 6-month mark. Picture this, because we have all been there. You're at the playground, it's time to go, and your toddler just loses it. A full-blown, on-the-floor meltdown. Your first instinct, that muscle memory, is to reach into your bag for the pacifier, to just plug the noise. But what if, instead, you just pause, you take a breath, get down on their level, and wrap them in a cuddle, and you say the words they can't. It is so hard to leave the park. I know you're sad we have to go. You aren't trying to fix it, you're just feeling it with them. And in that moment, you've done something incredible. You haven't just quieted them down for a few minutes. You have started teaching them how to manage their big, overwhelming emotions. You're showing them that their feelings are valid, that you are their safe space, and that you're there to understand what they're communicating, not just to silence it. That is a skill that will last a lifetime. So, let's bring all of that incredible insight together into a clear, simple action plan you can start using today. All right, let's boil this all down. Here is your 4-step pacifier action plan. 1. Your goal, if you can, is to start weaning between 6 and 12 months. That is the evidence-backed sweet spot for their development and your sanity. 2. If you miss that window, and so many of us do, your non-negotiable deadline is age 2. After that, the risks to their dental health just jump dramatically. 3. Your core strategy, starting now, is to limit the pacifier to sleep and soothing moments only. It's a tool, not an all-day plug. And 4, the hard truth is, don't waste your money or your hope on so-called orthodontic pacifiers. The science is clear that they don't prevent the long-term problems. If this video gave you the clarity you needed, and I really hope it did, please take a second to hit that like button. And if you believe in this mission of evidence-based parenting, subscribe and hit the bell. Frankly, advice like this is often drowned out, and I don't want you to miss our future guides. When you're ready for the next step, click here to watch our video on the exact fuss-free method to ditch the pacifier for good.